Well, Claret's just in from the match, and where do we go from here? Well, let's start with the good. Wilson Odobert, what a player. Absolutely brilliant. Um, he had Trent on ice. Yeah, what a player. He's like Dwight McNeil if he could use both feet and had a little bit of pace. Um, Trafford, once again, absolutely outstanding. He kept us in that game and gave us a fighting chance right from the start. He didn't deserve to be on the losing team and he thoroughly deserved a clean sheet. I think he was unfortunate to have the defence that he had in front of him today. Again, some amazing saves, and yeah, well done, James Trafford. The first half, well, I think it's the worst we've played this season. We couldn't string two passes together. We couldn't find someone in a claret and blue shirt. Every single time we had a throw in, it was like no one was moving for the player taking the throw. Most of the time down the right hand side was Vitinho taking the throw in. No one was making any movement, and then he would just throw it to, or try to throw it to Foster, who'd get out muscled and they would win the ball back. Every single time it looked like, oh, we're on the break or we've got a chance, we seem to just fall over the ball. Players didn't seem to be talking to each other, and it was awful. But then you've got the breakaway from Anduni, and he should hit the target from there. You're screaming, give it to one of the players. Odebert's got a lot of space. Tressa has a lot of space. Give it to someone, give it to someone, give it to someone. And when he finally took a shot, I feel sorry for those in the cricket field end who may have taken the hit from that effort. But at least he had a shot. That's one of my biggest criticisms this season, that we don't seem to be taking enough shots and we just pass it round and pass it round and pass it round. Last weekend we saw what happens when you do finally take a shot, with both Odobert and Berg's goals. Second half, first 15 minutes were very much the same. I think we were lucky to go in at half-time at 1-0. I haven't seen the first disallowed goal back, but my initial thought was it was a foul on Taylor, and then I thought there was an offside call in there. Again, I need to see the goal again, because I've seen some things where people are saying it wasn't a foul and Taylor went down a little bit too easy, and we may have got a little bit lucky with that one. As I say, second half, me and my missus and her nephew, we were sat there saying company needs to say something at half-time big to get them back into this. And for the first 15 minutes, whatever he said hadn't worked. We were, again, tripping over the ball, unable to string two passes together, and it just seemed to, I don't know, just didn't seem to have clicked. And then again, they have another goal disallowed. Again, I don't know. From where I was sat, it looked like it had deflected in off Taylor. Again, I don't know if it was offside or not, but that offside call then seemed to galvanise everyone inside the turf. As soon as that was disallowed, the players seemed to be stepping up a gear and passing to each other, and it just felt like something was coming. The crowd got behind the players. We were all up shouting, singing, and it was, for those 20 to 25 minutes, were outstanding and some of the best football I've seen us play this year. Gudmundsson's chance, where he should have scored, I think if that goes in, we go and win that game. It was, in those 25 minutes, it felt like if we get one, we can get two. But we just couldn't get that one. I think the substitutions today could have been made slightly earlier. I'm very glad that he didn't take Odobert off, which was my worry that he was going to do. I'm not sure how I feel about Goodmunson at the moment, because I do feel like he may be past it. But when he came on, he did do well. And then obviously, you know what always happens when you start getting a bit of momentum. You're playing well and you're not taking your chances. They go down the other end and it's game over. I think in the build up to that goal, Endo goes down. Brownhill, from where I was sat again, doesn't seem to have touched him. Endo goes down. The referees played advantage. They go and score. Now, me being the cynical, I would have gone back and booked Endo for simulation and disallowed the goal. I don't know if that's in the rules. I don't think you can do that now. But yeah, it shouldn't have stood for me, to be honest. But again, I need to see the replay because I can't say that for certain. I've come off most matches this year being very down with how we've played and expecting us to go down. I think coming off the Everton match, I said that there was the nail in the coffin and we're down. But then we beat Fulham, so you know you get that bit of energy backing, that bit of belief, and it's the hope that kills you. And we're Burnley, we never say die, we never say yeah that's it. We're not done. We're not, it's Boxing Day. So that performance that we put in for those 25 minutes, if we can put that performance in for 90 minutes, I don't see us going down. If we can play like that against Liverpool, I don't see us going down. But we have to do that. So, is it Saturday against Villa? Very, very, very hard fixture. Don't think we get anything from that because they are on a brilliant run. But it'll be good to end the year with at least a point. But yeah, keep up the performances and we can do it. Up the Clarets.